In a recent chat on the Monday episode of Live with Kelly and Mark, Ripa, who hosts the daytime talk show with her husband, Mark Consuelos, told their guest Amanda Pete that she will be okay after her daughter leaves the house to go off to college. "I don't want to cry," Pete, who is mom to three children Frances, 18, Henry, 10, and Molly, 14, replied when inquired about her eldest moving out for college this fall. The Your Friends and Neighbors actress, 53, mentioned that her daughter, Frances, will be going very far away to the opposite coast. Upon hearing this, Ripa responded by saying, "Let me just say this. The first one is like a bit of a shock. Each one, like the second one, is like no big deal. Third one, for 24 to 48 hours, you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, what have we done now? Now it's just us," she continued. "And then your entire life becomes nudity in the household wherever you want," Ripa shared while Mark smiled. For those unversed, Ripa and Consuelos, who have been married for almost 3 decades, are parents to Joaquin, 22, Michael, 27, and Lola, 23. After decades of raising children and balancing the demands of her career, Kelly Ripa has officially entered a new phase of life, empty nesting. As her children, Michael and Lola, have grown up and moved out, Kelly and her husband, Mark Consuelos, now find themselves adjusting to a quieter home. But rather than dwelling on the void left by their children, Kelly has embraced the positive changes that come with this new chapter. In her typical upbeat and candid style, she recently opened up about how life as an empty nester has brought unexpected joys, freedom, and opportunities for personal growth. For many parents, the idea of an empty nest comes with a sense of sadness or loss. After years of building routines around their children's needs, the sudden shift can be jarring. However, Kelly's perspective on this transition is refreshingly optimistic. She acknowledges the natural adjustments, but also celebrates the freedom and peace that come with an emptier house. "Of course, it's strange at first," Kelly confessed during a recent interview. "The house is quieter, and I won't lie, it takes some time to get used to. But there's also something really beautiful about it. It's a new season in life that brings with it a lot of opportunities, not just for me, but for Mark too." Kelly and Mark have always had a vibrant and loving relationship, but with their kids off to school and living their own lives, the couple has had more time to nurture their marriage. This newfound space has allowed them to focus on themselves and their partnership, something that had taken a backseat during the hustle of raising children. "I love that we can have dinners without having to worry about someone's curfew or what homework needs to be done," Kelly said, smiling. "We get to enjoy each other's company more, and that's something we haven't had in years." With the house quieter and less structured around their kids, Kelly has found herself rediscovering her own passions and hobbies that she might have pushed aside over the years. In a way, being an empty nester has given her the freedom to reconnect with parts of herself that she hadn't explored in a long time. One of the most surprising discoveries for Kelly has been the ability to indulge in activities that had once been crowded out by family life. Her love for fitness has grown even stronger, with more time to focus on her physical health and well-being. Kelly has been very open about how important fitness is to her, and now, with more flexibility in her schedule, she's able to enjoy it even more. "I've always loved working out, but now I have the time to really commit to it," she said. "I've been able to try new workouts, go on longer runs, and just focus on feeling good in my body. It's a really empowering feeling." Additionally, Kelly has used her free time to explore new creative outlets and reconnect with her professional ambitions in ways she hadn't before. With less time spent on the immediate needs of her kids, she's been able to dive deeper into her work on Live with Kelly and Mark and further invest in other projects that excite her. For any couple, life after the kids leave home can be both liberating and daunting. After decades of putting the needs of their children first, Kelly and Mark now find themselves with more time to focus on each other. This change, Kelly says, has allowed them to rediscover the joy of spending quality time together without the distractions of raising young children. "We've been married for 27 years, and we're still learning about each other," Kelly shared. "It's funny because in the rush of raising kids, you sometimes forget what it's like to just enjoy your partner's company without any interruptions." The couple has started doing things together that they hadn't made time for in the past. For example, they have been able to go on impromptu dates, watch movies together, and simply relax in each other's presence. These small moments have had a significant impact on their relationship, strengthening their bond in ways Kelly hadn't anticipated. We've definitely rekindled our connection, and it feels so good, Kelly added. It's like we're rediscovering each other, and that's been a gift. An empty nest also gives Kelly the opportunity to reconnect with friends and extended family members in a way she wasn't able to before. For years, her focus was almost entirely on her kids, but now, with more free time, she has been able to enjoy deeper connections with people outside her immediate family. I've always been close with my friends, but now I have more time to really nurture those friendships, Kelly said. Whether it's going for coffee or just catching up on the phone, I feel like I'm really present in my relationships again. Moreover, Kelly has been able to spend more time with her parents, who are an essential part of her support system. With her children away at school, Kelly is taking full advantage of the opportunity to connect with her loved ones and create more memories with them. While Kelly and Mark are embracing the quiet of their home, they both agree that their relationship with their children hasn't changed. If anything, it's grown even stronger. They've gone from being everyday caregivers to being supportive parents from a distance, which has created a new dynamic. It's amazing how technology has allowed us to stay connected, Kelly shared. We FaceTime all the time, and we text constantly. I try not to overdo it, but I just want to know how they're doing, especially when they're so far away. Even though Kelly no longer has to do things like make her kids' school lunches or monitor their schedules, she still remains deeply involved in their lives, offering advice, encouragement, and emotional support whenever needed. The hardest part is not being able to physically be there for them all the time, Kelly admitted. But we're still very much a part of each other's lives. It's just a new kind of parenting, and it's been a learning curve for me. Perhaps one of the most unexpected benefits of being an empty nester is the peace and quiet that Kelly now enjoys. For years, her home was full of the noise of teenagers, whether it was music blasting, the hum of the TV, or the constant chatter of her kids. While she loved it at the time, Kelly admits that she's come to appreciate the serenity that comes with an empty house. There's a certain kind of peace in the quiet, Kelly said. I can just sit down, have a cup of coffee, and think without distractions. It's a welcome change. This newfound peace has allowed Kelly to recharge and take care of her own mental health, which she believes is crucial for any parent who spends years tending to the needs of others. Looking ahead, Kelly is excited about what the future holds. While she may miss the hustle and bustle of family life, she's embracing the freedom and growth that come with being an empty nester. She and Mark are focused on exploring new adventures together, both personally and professionally, as they enter this next chapter of their lives.